Greetings, humanity, and welcome once again to Channel Other Doc. I'm Jim. I use he/him pronouns, and this is Draw Steel, A Matter of Time. Draw Steel is a fantasy tactical game by MCDM Productions. We're going to go around and say hi to everyone, find out who they are and who they're playing, whilst I sit here realizing that I did not open my script, but... we'll see how things go. But we will start with Kylen. Hello.
Hi, everyone. My name is Kylen. I use she/they pronouns. And today I am playing Videlis, who is the devil shadow who uses he/him pronouns.
Excellent. And now we will head over to Noctua. Hello.
Hello, I'm Noctua, she, her. Today I am playing Stella, also she, her, who is a Polder troubadour.
Excellent. And now we will head over to Hollow. Hello.
Hi, I'm Hollow. I use he/him pronouns, and today I will be playing Artorias, who also uses he/him pronouns.
Excellent. And finally over to Colin. Hello.
Hello, I'm Colin. He or they is fine, mix it up. And today I'm going to be playing Lord Robin Gatling, who is a human talent who uses he/him pronouns. Thank you very much.
Excellent. And of course, I am playing Cesar, who is a revenant tactician. Now, before we get things going, you may see us use safety tools from time to time. Like we do with the other games on this channel, we're going to be using the X card, the N card, and the O card. If we hit something that's crossing a line for one of us, any of us can type an X in the Zoom video chat or anywhere else, or hold up a card or make an X symbol, and we'll back up and we'll do something else. If something happens that we're okay having in the game, but we don't want a graphic description of it, we can type an N in the Zoom chat, and we'll fade to black on it or put it behind a veil. So it'll be there, but we won't go into detail. Finally, if we're exploring a topic or an area of roleplay that's particularly intense for us, but we want to keep going anyway, we can put an O in the chat to let us know we're okay and that we're all good to keep piling on the drama. Something else we can do is put an O with a question mark after it when we're moving into a difficult topic, or if we say or we do something and then think, maybe that might have been a little too much. Then everyone else can respond to that again with an X, an N, or an O to let us know if we're still doing okay. We're also using the pause. If any of us needs to take some time, we can ask for a pause in the game while we discuss things, or just take a break for as long as anybody needs. For this game, we may also dip into script change tools sometimes, which are more like playback controls, rewind, pause, fast forward, etc. So that's what we're doing if you see us refer to that. Now, we do have just a few content warnings. This game may contain references to death, fantasy violence, occultism, and the undead. If you're watching live and you want to see that list, you can go into chat and type !DSCW. And that will appear there. That's also going to be showing up periodically on rotation. Finally, please remember that we have an open door policy, which means that any of us and any of you can feel free to step away from this at any time if we need to. It's just a game, and mental health is always more important. And now, without further ado, we shall hand things over to our director, Levi. Hello.
Hello, I am Levi. I use they, he pronouns, and I play everybody else in all their pronouns. When last we left our heroes, you folks have finally followed Renepta's instructions to where the Book of Time was being loaded off, and you managed to intercept some thieves who all had marks of the Royal Antiquarian Society. After finally securing the book, you all went back to the OEI, the intelligence network that hired you folks, and you each collected your reward, your loosened grip, as both Cesar and Artorias found some leads into their past. Stella has been connected with a local venue. Videlis had his, we can call them debts, to the Fulcrum squared away. And Lord Gatling finally got his membership to the country club restored. And a bit of a post-credit scene. We saw that Cato, the director of the Office of Exchange Integrity, had offered Vidalis a job, and he is now a field agent for the OEI. Which the benefit from that is that he picked a couple of entry skills and now rolls with a double edge.
And the two I picked are sneak and disguise.
Excellent. And I will, in fact, pass the ball back to you, players. Now that after a very intense evening, you folks are able to relax a little bit. And I'll go and just ask what scenes and downtime you all would like to frame.
I believe that if I'm remembering right, who was I talking to? Help me out here. When I mentioned that my privileges to the country club were restored, I brought that up in conversation with somebody, and I can't remember who it was now. Was it Cesar?
I think it was, yeah.
Okay.
You remembered something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think the scene is I'd love to take you on one of my guest passes to the country club so that we can sit by the pool and catch up, have some drinks with umbrellas in them.
And the funny thing being, it's like he's happy to go, but at the same time, it's like because he doesn't care what people think of him, but at the same time, it's like he does wonder if the country club is going to object to a dead person walking in.
There are enough well-off people tied to House Valletta that the nature of being undead does not get you turned away at the door.
Okay, good.
Yeah, you'd hardly be the only corpse walking around here.
All right.
So we catch up to them sitting by a pool with drinks with umbrellas. I have no idea if Cesar. If I imagine alcohol has no effect on Cesar whatsoever.
Yeah, I don't think I eat or drink.
Yeah, just for the effect.
Or sleep.
So
it's like, yeah, he'll do it vicariously.
Robin, after realizing that alcohol has no effect on you, starts drinking for both of you and is deep in his cups. And he leans across the table and says, I know you're probably thinking that I have some kind of answers for you that can clear up the last 1,000 years, but I don't have any answers for myself.
I only woke up about 500, 600 years ago. So
you missed years. So much. I wish I could recall all of it. But I can't.
I don't know if it makes you feel any better. I got it's a little spotty from when I was alive too, at this point. But it's hard to say. I remember. I think I remember trying to teach you how to use the gladius.
Oh. Yes, that sounds about right. I was never much good with a sword whatsoever. I never had the thrusting arm, Yeah. But perhaps you know. Perhaps you know, because you were there all those years ago. Why am I alive? Any theory?
Well, I don't know if I will tell you this. I am not sure if you were already in this state when I met you or not. But although you definitely you did behave a little differently. You definitely dressed differently, but that's everybody.
Goes without saying, sure.
Yeah. But I don't think you had you had gotten into landed gentry yet or anything like that.
Oh no, that came much later. Yes, that's a last couple generations sort of thing. And I must say, as he snaps his fingers and a waiter brings him another like margarita, I must say you must try it. This landed gentry thing is phenomenal. You just ask for things and people just give it to you.
So Cesar just sort of sees, when he sees the waiter appear, he's just sort of like, you know, I have trained people who went on to be assassins that were not that good.
Oh, him? He is an assassin.
Oh, good. I was a little worried.
Oh, everyone here is trying to kill somebody. It's just never me.
Well, that makes...
Not to say they haven't tried, of course, but they're always terribly disappointed. They find that tales of my death have been greatly exaggerated.
Yeah. Yeah, they don't really spread too many tales about me. There are a few, you know. If they were talking, you hear about any of sort of the mines to the west being haunted, that was me.
Oh, you're a ghost story now.
Yeah, a little bit. It's a little silly. It's
fascinating.
Because they dug me out about 600 years ago.
Yes.
And I was still, I don't know, recomposing? That seems to be an interesting word. At the time,
Were there
wasn't at full strength.
Bits?
Yeah, they sealed up until I got back. But this is as far as it went.
Well, that's jolly.
Yeah, I got caught in a landslide. So, and that is the
You
thing.
were caught in a landslide.
Yeah, there was a lot of magic flying around at that point. So to your point, you were trying to find out what happened to you, yes? I don't know if this is what happened to you or not. But I can tell you that there were quite a few arcane conflicts going on at the time. Far more than you would see today, obviously. Today, magic, you don't... It is nowhere near the kind of thing you used to see, you know?
It's not like it used to be, is it?
No, not at all. Not at all. But that is... The rules change. My understanding is the rules changed a number of times, and so over the millennia, and that there was what had happened at that point with that magic flying around was unusual, in that there was a conflict in the world below, and it erupted up here.
Ah, well, that could be related.
It is possible.
Let me ask you this. Does this mean anything to you? And he uses mind speech to speak directly into your mind, but what you hear is... And what that is what I think, because he speaks a language called the first language, and that's what I think it sounds like. It's just like chaotic screaming sounds.
The thing is, I think it filtered out maybe most of what you just did.
That's too bad.
Like,
it was kind of pterodactyl noises.
Oh, okay.
It was just kind of like screeching.
Okay. Well.
Oh, that hurts.
Oh, yeah. Don't hurt yourself. It's bad for you. Let me see. I don't think I have any specific skills related to this, so I'm going to have to check with our director here to see if there's anything I might need to do to remember anything like that, or if I'd ever heard something like that.
It is described as the language of magic.
Oh. Oh. So I'm going to guess that, and Levi may feel free to stop me at any point as I am weaving this. But Cesar's going to say, yeah. I've not heard that for a while.
It's about
Someone
as old
was
as it
using
gets.
it. I think the ones we were fighting were using it. And some of them. And might have been, I was hearing those around the time the rocks fell.
It just makes me wonder whether I've been blessed or if I've been cursed or if those words don't really mean anything. That perhaps what happened to me is just something that happened to me, much like that rock slide that buried you. It didn't have a cause or a meaning. It's just the thing that happened and you were in the way.
I was trying to get some people out away from the battlefield. It didn't work out too well, apparently.
No, you don't say.
And I don't know what happened to them. I don't know what happened to any of them.
How about this? When you were... There was a time when you were out, so to speak. Yeah? Dead?
Yeah. About 400 years. Give or take.
So that does happen to me, except it only happens to me for periods of about 12 hours before I come back, whenever something unfortunate should befall me.
Ah. Yeah, I get that sometimes. It's usually for me, it's about a day. If somebody, if someone puts me down.
What's it like for you? How's it feel?
It's like it was before. Don't know. It's blackness and then I cannot remember. Usually, but it feels as though there should have been something going on, you know?
To me, it's as if no time passes at all. I here 1 minute, then apparently I'm out, and then it's 12 hours later and I'm awake again, and people are telling me things have happened, but I don't recall, and it's just the dreamless sleep of the dead.
Yeah, I'd call mine like the sleep of the dead as well. But
just makes me think that perhaps everything we've been taught about gods and the afterlife and all that might all unfortunately be bullshit.
well, my understanding is that there are those very powerful beings who have made some of the changes that have happened, and they move around sometimes through history. They gather their people to themselves, and sometimes there have been entire species that have been snatched away to other places. Whether these are gods or demigods or just very powerful individuals is hard to say.
Perhaps there is a god of death. And perhaps he simply, or they simply, forgot about you and me.
Lord Gadling,
Yes.
this conversation stirs up a little bit of a memory.
Oh.
Perhaps it's a drink. Perhaps it's the first time talking to someone who is undead about this. But you have some memories. There are times where you are taken out and you are walking through a city of the dead. Not the quarter of the city, but a different city. There is a dark, cavernous roof somewhere above you. And the city you pass through has several different architectures, as if other places have just been dropped here. And as if you're in a dream, you are pulled towards a palace. You are escorted to this palace as a guest. And the owner of the house turns towards you. He has long flowing robes, a desiccated face, and a headdress like that of a Kamaran pharaoh. And you just hear, at last. And each time you awake.
So if I'm interpreting my own dream, each time a god of death is happy to see me and then I'm taken away.
Yep, pretty much.
Robin just pounds down his margarita. So perhaps the god of death hasn't forgotten about us at all. But something's keeping me away from them. And perhaps you too.
And I can tell you one thing. We were under an arcane contract at the time that we were having our final battle. But it was one we were trying to break free from. We were hoping this would be it. We were told that would be it. It should be done. We were in that battle. But whatever happened, it took them, but not me. I mean, granted, whatever force it was, probably didn't want to bother to dig. But, I don't know.
I think we could sum all this up with no.
Yeah.
What
That's
about
been
this?
the last several centuries for me. I just go back to doing what I know how to do.
And you do it terribly well, I must say. The others that we worked with on this little mission of ours, delightful folks, all of them. I quite enjoyed every one of their company. Obviously, with you, I can talk to you about my disposition. I think you would understand better than most anybody else. What do you think about the rest of them? I don't open up about this particular side of myself terribly often. Do you think they could handle the truth?
I don't, and I only just I have only known them for as long as you have. So.
True, but I don't have many friends, and at least not real friends. And he looks around at all the country club people. These pieces of shit do not count. Everyone here secretly hates everybody else here. It's well known.
Well, it is a thing. These days, I have people that I see frequently. It's harder to make friends when you're dead.
Sure is.
Usually, all your friends are usually dead also. In more ways than one. I have some people, I have a few, but I'm not well. Unfortunately, those with longer memories are not, still sometimes do not wish to associate with me.
Well, I'm sure you know it's rather difficult. I don't get terribly close to anyone anymore these days. After you've watched everyone you've ever loved die, you don't have an appetite for it. And I couldn't tell you how many wives I've left behind. How many children? Husband of two.
I don't know.
It's not hard to make friends. It's just I usually choose not to. But I do like these folks. I like them very much. And I'm just considering talking to them about it and seeing how it goes over, that's all.
I think they could handle a lot, just from what I have been able to see so far. They seem receptive, which is good. Most of them, in different ways. They seem receptive to. They are clearly going through things of their own as well.
I'd love to know what that Vidalis is going through, because transforming into a grandma and then stabbing a man to death.
Underworld politics.
I just want to know who hurt him, really.
And we cut to Vidalis.
I was setting you up for that.
Yeah. What do we see you doing this fine morning?
So question, what is the best way to get a message to someone? Is there like a telegram system? Do you hire a courier? Like, what's the best way to get a written message to someone in this city?
Unless I am mistaken, that is one of the services that the RASP offer. They yes. Let's see. There's not a lot of detail here, but I think what happens is that there are, like, either you can go to a building, or there's a couple of booths in more populated town squares, and there is the term that's kind of come the vernacular is a kite stand. And there is a handful of attendants at these buildings or kiosks.
Okay, and they'll run a written message.
Mhm.
Okay. So I think we see Vidalis sitting at a desk. A very nice, like, antique desk with very nice, like, detailing. Penning a letter, gently dipping the quill into the ink pot, and I think from over his shoulder you would see the letter says, "The account is in balance. The debt collector has been paid. Thank you for calling in the favor." And there's a just signed V at the bottom. And he's going to leave his apartment and walk down to one of these stands. Will hand the tied up letter to one of the attendants and say, "Can you please deliver this to the accounting firm of Rothira?"
Oh, yep, of course, sir. Kind of tips this little I just want the word for this. One of those like War Robert style hats. He takes the letter, you pay him, and then he pulls a almost like a parachute this cord, and he is lifted up. If you're familiar with Kite Man from DC Comics, as if he has this giant kite strapped to his back, and then he goes off.
Beautiful imagery. Yeah, and so the letter is in tow to his father's office. Yeah, what? I'll have to think about what else he does so we can cut to someone else.
Artorias or Stella, do you have any thoughts about what you folks are doing?
Yeah, I know what Stella's up to. She's going to follow up on the information she was given about that gig. So she's going to head over to the venue itself. Did I get the name of whom to contact?
Let me see. Uh, mm, let me figure out a name here. Mm, yes, there's a Miss Bollinger, uh, the operator uh, of this venue.
Okay. Yeah, Stella's gonna head over and uh, seek out Miss Boulanger and uh, like present herself and be like, you know, hi, I'm a troubadour looking for work. That kind of pitch of like, is the information that she got from Kaito actually good?
Yes, yes. The young older woman, my contact, told me to expect you. Yes. Now tell me, what were you thinking? Now we are, thankfully, we are between operas right now. Uh, so we have a good few weeks. Where, but when the next show is on rehearsing, that space is available. What manner of show do you do? Are you primarily a singer, dance?
Uh, Pulls out the lute and she goes, well, I do this primarily. I can sing a bit, but that's not my strength. Uh, and she'll like play a chord or two, uh, uh, and she'll say, I've got a, and then this is me as a player making this up.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, I've got the solo piece to a concerto that I can do. To do it properly, it requires at least a few more strings for backup, but just myself, I could do the solo and maybe a bit out of the melody, but best with an extra violin. And I've got a few sets of snatches from symphonies that focus heavily on the lute, but again, can't do without proper orchestration. Uh, for a particularly highbrow crowd, I do have a few snatches of an opera from mentions name of different continent,
Mm-hmm.
uh, but not not all of it. I've never had an audience really request that before.
Yes, yes. The artworks are haven't quite made their way over here, but see, and our mutual friend gave us a modest budget, so certainly we can ask around our orchestra.
And Stella's eyes just like light up. She's like, "Oh, it's been so long since I played with the proper group." Uh, and she's just going to be very enthusiastic about,
Mm-hmm.
so I know this piece and goes into details about like, oh, and this particular arrangement was so good. She's gushing.
Excellent, excellent.
Yeah.
Artorius, do you have any thoughts on what you are doing today?
Artorias is sitting. I'm not sure where, and but he is kind of like is walking aimlessly, and then he takes a seat and he takes one of the caps off his horns and he places it over his claw, and he pulls out some prepared paper and begins to do a silver point drawing of a man in different action poses, in repose, in maybe some small portrait style drawings. And then as he looks at his work and looks at the person on the paper, he gets very angry and crumbles it all up and tosses it into a body of water, like a river, or like a or a sewer or something.
I think we hear a voice. Pardon me, good sir. I would ask that you would not, I believe the term is litter, while in our garden. And you look to see who spoke, and this, you see a young Vessalorian woman, and she has this little symbol dangling at her chest, noting her as Saint Elspeth the Blythe, one of the saints of Verus. You seem troubled, friend. Is there anything that I may be able to help you with?
Artorias goes to wherever he tossed the paper and gently picks it up with just the tips of his claws and sort of just holds it close to his body. I am mourning a friend.
Always takes its toll. Are you in loss, or is this a reopening?
It feels recent every day.
I see these things more often than I would like, but this is the world in which we live.
This is the world we have to live in. So violent, so sudden, so unjust.
Spoken like a proper knight.
And here I am, ready to bring more violence. I'm sorry. I should go. Thank you for reminding me not to litter.
Go in peace, Sir Knight.
Thank you.
I think we cut back to the country club. Cesar, you are alone at this moment. Lord Rowan has been kind of asked away by one of those so-called friends. It's been so long. And as Lord Gatling fills in, what was more obligation than anything else. A gentleman sits next to you. There is a settling as a very very large orcish gentleman, but dressed in all the finery that is expected of a real and noble. A cane kind of taps the tile of the patio. Well then, you are a a new sight in this place.
I imagine so.
And I will ask Zar, is there any like identifier of the Covenant that would be on your person?
Probably not necessarily. I think that, well, it's a good question, right? I think that, I mean, it was so freaking long ago. I think that it's, yeah, you'd have to recognize him. Well, here's the thing: you'd have to somehow recognize him as Arakali, as one of the Arakali. So he bears the features of that people, but it's been a very long time since any of them have been around. So it's really, so like that might be a thing. If someone has deeply studied history, right? And like archaeology to an extent, and about about Arakal, or heard about, and clearly some people have, because people have heard of the Covenant, apparently. So like it's, the Covenant were just, the ruling body. So it's like it's a thing where that's possible, that if like, just from his features, then that might be possible. I don't think there's anything where the Covenant specifically would have put a thing on him. However, if you would like me to conjure a thing, I'll be happy to do so in this moment.
Yeah, I think that
I could say he's wearing something like a particular style of
like a Barker's rank or anything like that,
of bracer or something.
Oh, yeah.
Kind of that, just the way that he wears the bracer is kind of descended, because if anything might have survived from the Arakali, it's their fighting techniques. And so like he might have, so there might be that, like, where it's like if anyone sort of knows weapons, he doesn't have his weapons on him in here, I assume.
Naturally, yeah.
But he would have his, like little bits of, light art, bits of light armor. And so like, while, his original armor, of course, would have decayed long ago, but what he wears now is still kind of in the style of that. To an extent, there's a way that to put on and take off your armor that was it's like, I think when you die, the habits that stick to you most closely are the ones that were there that you learned when you were alive. Like, I think you can learn new habits, but it's that's like your set point is when you were alive. So
incredible.
So there might be, so like if he knows, if he's a student of history and knows like armor styles, or if he's, or if like he's seen like drawings, reconstructions of what the Arakali might have looked like, that kind of thing.
I think he will just lean the tip of his cane towards your bracer. I must say I am not familiar with the type of clothing that you appear to sport, but some colleagues of mine have taken a great interest in Bathlorian history.
Oh yes. Huh. What part? What parts do they like? Do they specialize?
The sacking of Arakal is a topic that they take great interest in, particularly with some of the members dispersing.
Oh, yeah, that was, interesting. Yeah, no, that was I do have a connection to those people. Yes, because he's not going to say everything right now. He doesn't know who this person is, but he's like, I do have some connection to those people. Yes, it would have been before my time when that that particular dispersal happened, but it is one that I was brought up being taught about.
Ah, yes, yes.
Is
Now,
that,
the decisions that those people had to make, trusting other parties. Trust is... You tend for it to be a two-way street, but occasionally people will let you down.
yeah, that is always the risk. Of course.
Yes.
These friends of yours, they are these students of history. Is there a particular thing they are looking for? Any sort of assistance or something along those lines? Or are they more academic about it?
Column A, column B. Because there are people that I've been trusted not to let down, and they have been let down very heavily.
I see. Now, provided it can be done in relative safety, I would not necessarily object to a meeting.
Now this could be arranged. I think we got there. Is there anything else we would like to do in this more free-form downtime?
Yeah, there's something I kind of want to set up, if you would indulge me, but it does require jogging my memory. I believe last session we found out that for two people, some things that they were trying to get information on were kind of like swept up in the wind's activities, or did I make that up?
Yes, particularly some agents of the Queen of Night have been spotted around in that I forget what I named it in the moment, but I've since decided to land on the Bolin knot.
I don't think you actually gave us the name at that time. But,
Oh, good.
Well, now it exists.
Good job, past me.
And the agents of the Queen of Night were involved with Cesar specifically?
Yes. Involved with his whole deal.
Okay.
yeah. At that time, what was said was the employer, agents of the employer of the Covenant, which I don't know whether I don't know whether Vidalis would know what the Covenant means or not, but he might be able to look it up if he's a student of history, he might know.
Okay, I thought there was something that was like explicitly tied to the wind, but I don't remember. I thought there was.
It was more.
Oh, I have a name. You named a person Storm, something or t'other.
Yes. So Storm is the job title of Volticaz.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how is he related to the Queen of Night? Is he a different person?
A different person. There is suspicion, but nothing that they could actually nail down.
Okay. Sorry to interrupt.
Okay, so I guess what I'm getting for this is there was nothing concretely tied to anyone's backstories that had to do with it. So maybe I'm misremembering.
Well, I think Videlis noticed some kind of connection at the time.
Yeah.
When the inn was brought up, because of the wind being mentioned. The wind was also mentioned at that time.
Yeah.
So I think the implication was that whoever the employers of the Covenant were, that they were perhaps interacting with the wind at that inn.
I see now. Okay. All right. Good. So basically, I think Videlis has arranged a meeting with a contact of his back when he was more connected to the seedier side of the city. Of course, he's no longer, because he's an upstanding citizen, but yeah, I think he's arranged a meeting with a contact at like a neutral location. I don't want to say like a seedy bar. But a kind of neutral location, because he wants to get a read on the vibes of the wind right now. So he's he's arranged a meeting with a contact.
Yes. Yeah, I think we just see a shot of the door of the door, and there's like a swordfish sign dangling over it. We cut to Fidelis at the bar, and I think we just hear, "Hey, well, looky what we got here." And the stool next to you scoots out, and up climbs a polder gentleman. You know this as Randy Feather Twist, who very nice to see your sorry face out here.
Well, I didn't expect myself to come into the neighborhood, but circumstances have changed.
Yeah, heard you got clean, huh?
I am doing community service.
A little light and sense from mommy and daddy. Should we all be so lucky? And he waves the server down, passes a few notes down, the usual.
So basically, the information Videlis is seeking, which I think this is him like actually putting out the request, so it doesn't have to be, the answers don't have to come right away, is I guess kind of twofold, seeking out connections to the wind between the agents of the Queen of the Night that are stationed around that inn. Doing as a favor to Cesar, not that Cesar knows yet. And also, like, if there's any connection between them and the, you said the name of the society all the thieves were wearing, the archival.
Oh yeah, the Royal Antiquarian Society.
Yeah, antiquarian, that's the word.
Yeah.
So those are the requests that he's putting out there. Basically, he's like, the wind seems, it blows in an ominous way, doesn't it?
So I've heard they could be
there might be
they can be unpredictable that way.
I fear there may be a storm coming.
Storms roll in more often than most of us would like.
Well, let's enjoy the good weather while it lasts. And we'll pick up whatever friggin' well beer, well shot they have. Just bottom of the barrel crap. And we'll just kind of, very politely raise it up.
Let's go to I can keep an eye on the forecast for an old pal here.
Thank you. You would be doing me a great service.
Don't mention it. Really, don't. And if there's nothing else that we would like to frame, any more scenes we would like to frame in this way, would we all like to go into a respite? A respite is when is the kind of rest system in which all of your victories get converted into XP and you regain all your stamina and recoveries.
I'm not opposed.
Yeah, let's do it.
Excellent. Now you each get a downtime activity. You can either discover lore, you can go undercover, you can go fishing, and I believe there is a way to find it in Draw Steel somewhere, or not Forge Steel.
Yeah, I've been looking for if I can find in the book, I've been trying to see if I can find a list of respite activities, but it's proving recalcitrant.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing some class-specific stuff, but I haven't been able to find the...
There is a list of them somewhere. I could not tell you the page number.
Mm-hmm.
It spans several pages.
Yep. The downtime projects start at 293 in the book. Let's see. A lot of it is crafting, but once you get past that, you can learn crafting research. There's also discover lore that covers quite a bit of it as well. There is undercover, hone career skills, learn from the master, acquire ability, hone ability, improve control. You can learn a new
is
language
this under
or
other
skill.
projects? Is that what we're
other
looking at?
projects, yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
research
other projects,
project,
yeah.
crafting, research, and other. Okay, I gotcha.
Gotcha. Good.
Yeah.
So I have something that I would like to do that is not related to one of those. It's a feature that comes with my background, the criminal background.
Mhm.
But as a part of criminal contacts, as a respite activity, when I take respite in a settlement, I can ask a question of your contacts by making a presence test. So I basically painted the scene ahead of time, but what I want to do is here, I'll copy and paste the text so you know what you're looking at, because there's different things for tier 2, and then there's different things for tier 3, and in tier 1 I guess I get nothing.
Yeah, nothing. Settlement. So conduct a presence test. Tier 2. Okay, yeah. Okay, yeah, I can see how this looks, how this will play out. Yeah, if actually now is a pretty decent time for us to take a 5-10 minute break.
Oh, okay, perfect.
You can do this thing. All right. You just check my things here. Did I slot an interview in? I might have. Let me check. No. All right. So we're going to go to break, and we will be back shortly. See you soon. We have returned. Hello. We are figuring
yes,
out our downtime stuff.
Yes. As we figure that out, Videlis, if you would like to roll presence for your custom, not quite custom, but special perk ability.
Okay. Presence test. Let me see if there's a skill that I can apply to this. I have many skills, trying to think of which one is the most applicable. Maybe just persuade, because I've built up some goodwill with this contact over the years of my kind of shady antiquities procurement business. So maybe I can swing a persuade.
Yeah, I'll buy it.
All right. So 2d10 plus 2 plus 1. Oh, shit. Okay. 16 plus 3, 19.
All right, 19. So having to be arrested kind of brings us into the second day, as you meet up the same spot with Randy. He says, "All right, this," and he takes out like a notepad. "This is some deep shit, man."
Raises an eyebrow, just kind of like, go on.
All right. So I know guy in the wind. He's just a breeze at this point, but he can get in just the right room. So, by the looks of it, the storm here, Volk has, he's been looking to get with the world, fashioning himself as kind of a prince of the stays type of situation, and part of this is gang jobs are like a little bit vicious even for him. He's trying to make moves in the great game that everybody's talking about. All this cloak and dagger shit. So, Volkaz gets approached by some ghost-looking dude, and saying, "Hey, I got this I'm coming in. I need somebody to steal it." And the one guys are like, "Okay, what does it look like?" Ghost guy, he doesn't know. So Voldemort pulls in a favor with Dame Angelita at the Royal Antiquarian Society. So it's like, "Hey, you guys are book nerds. This guy's looking for a book. Go get it." And so the one steals some librarian dude who's coming in from Kamara. Then has the Antiquarian Society folks go and actually do the nabbing. It's like, these are researchers, not thieves. But anyways, yeah, looks like the Antiquarian folks didn't actually wind up getting the thing. So yeah, that the Nicolero guy is pissed.
Sorry, I'm trying to take some rough notes. I have Ghost Guy for the original guy. Did he give a name?
Yes. By the looks of it, it's a either Count de Nicoletto or one of his servants.
And is Count de Nicoletto a major player in the Great Game, or just like a little thinks he's like, hot shit?
Yeah, he's like a medium fish in House Valletta, so he's trying to work on some greater ambitions.
All right, so my rough notes. Count Nicoletto's servants, House Valletta, asked when to steal book. The same book we were trying to get. Voldecaz, the storm from the wind, calls in favor with Dame Antoinette. Was that her name?
Angelita.
Angelita. I'm just gonna spell it how it's Dame Angelita at the Royal Antiquarian Society. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So there are the names involved. All right. Yeah. Videlis is going to like feign not really surprise in like a dramatic sense, but is just gonna play it off like he didn't know any of this going ahead of time. And it's just like, that's a strange overlapping of factions to all be involved in this one book.
Yeah, I ain't a magic guy, but I can tell. Pretty strong book.
And what does Count Nicoletto get from all this? Besides just a really cool book.
I mean, if it's an artifact as tough as it sounds like, that'd be pretty impressive move to impress Dame Lenore.
And Dame Lenore is
The head of House Valletta.
okay.
Or is it Dame? Just Lady Valletta, the top dog of House Valletta.
Okay. And does this, and just to make sure I'm getting everything correctly, this also kind of ties in with Cesar's thing with the agents of the House Valletta?
That. Plus, you'll remember in your meeting with the director, the bandits that are tied in with Artorius' backstory have recently been knighted by House de Nicoletto.
I am. Look at what I'm doing. Okay. Artorius' backstory. Knighted by House. This is the first time I've taken notes in a long time, but all right. Okay, so Count de Nicoletto goes to Wind. Wind goes to Antiquarian Society. That's all involved with that. It's all to impress Lady Valletta. The agents are associated with Cesar, the Knights of Nicola. Okay, here we go. I think I got it. I think I can take this back. So Videlis is going to after getting all that information, it's just going to be like, well, job's complete. I'll pay up and just be like, it's on me, and orders another round.
Now you're speaking my language.
I know what the customer wants.
All right. Does anybody else have thoughts on what they want to do with their respite?
I have questions before I can have thoughts. So for Stella, I was looking at hone career skills because that seems to be where she's going with her story. But I'm confused about how many project points we get per roll, and do I only roll once? Just given the length of the campaign, I don't think I'm actually going to meet this goal. So
yeah. You would only roll once.
Okay. And then do I roll on the table? Do I just roll and the tier of success determines something on the table? I'm just
So actually, yes. Roll a D100 for me.
Percentile. Yes. Okay.
Yes.
Math rocks. Ooh, I have rolled an 87.
Yes. Oh, actually, scratch that. Now I see the table. So,
Not
yeah,
87.
yeah, I'm just gonna call that an 8. Yeah, roll. Let's see. Yeah, just let me check. Because I'm basically just going to cut that way down. Uh, See a
Okay.
check number here. Let's see. Okay. So yes, roll intuition plus whatever skill you would like to put in.
Oh, this is interesting. Intuition plus skill.
Yeah.
Okay. Uh, so Stella's going to be performing. Like
Yeah.
she's trying to perform, which I normally roll with presence, but if I have to roll it with intuition, do I still get the bonus from having the
Yes,
skill?
you would. Yeah.
Okay. 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 Um, so my dice give me 12 plus 1 for the intuition gives me 13 plus 2 for the skill itself gives me a 15.
Excellent. So perfect. Yeah, with my back of the napkin math, I will say that you get the benefits. You just had to roll had to get a 12 on that. So, what does it look like as you actually like start arranging this concert and get into rehearsals?
So the first like proper rehearsal where all the performers are involved. It's a total of Stella plus 3 others, and you see there's a like a violin, like a cello, and like some kind of flautist. Um, and he, as the camera watches Stella play, she is very serious, which she almost never is on the battlefield when she's like shredding heavy metal chords. But in the actual concert hall, she's very serious, and the music is actually quite melodious. Like she knows what she's doing, and you can see that she plays with an ease that reflects long practice, and it does come back to her as she gets more into the groove.
All right. Anyway, so you gain an edge on tests made using the skills from your career, and
Yay!
uh, you feel younger. Uh, like uh, like you feel like a little bit more vibrant. That weird joint pain that was starting up, that's fully gone. Uh, and yeah, you feel younger, and then you get to a mirror at some point. You look younger too. Hmm.
That's weird.
Yep.
Stella has this sensation of, oh no, is the music being magic again? But she doesn't know.
Mm-hmm. All right. Um. Anybody else have thoughts on what would be useful to them as a respite activity?
Possibly. I do have a thing. I don't know how to accomplish it yet. But there's an interesting thing here that I've noticed. And that is, so my career is Sage.
Mhm.
And it says part of that is 240 project points.
Hmm.
I don't know if those are points I can apply to projects or if that's indicative of a different thing.
Yes, those are points that you would apply to downtime projects.
Interesting. So I could just do a thing, maybe.
Pretty much, yeah.
So my thought is that possibly, since I don't know if what you were planning in terms of like the people that Orcish gentleman was talking to me about, but I was thinking about trying to do to wrangle some sort of project of finding out more about the situation with if they know anything, if anything, if things are known further now somehow about the fate of the Aracali.
Yeah. Let's see. That seems like either you you might be able to go undercover, or let's see, because most of that was somewhat implied by what Fidelis just learned.
Is I'm looking at the Discover Lore project, and it's like I have enough to buy either 2 lost knowledges or a single forbidden knowledge.
Yeah, that's a bit higher scope than what this adventure would normally be. But
Yeah, we don't have to do that though if that's not going to work out with what's going on. That's fine.
Mhm.
Like I said, I'm just throwing things around here.
Yeah.
If you have if you have those and again those people you were talking about and other things, if those are sequestered for something else, we can I can just like do something else. But I'm just curious to sort of
that take like 5 minutes. Talk amongst yourself, sorry.
Oh, you need a sec?
Yeah, it's a quick sec, sorry.
Okay, no problem. We can vamp.
You did express interest in doing maybe community service if
I was thinking about that, yeah.
You could teach some kids some fighting.
Look, kids, like, martial arts classes are such a big deal, so you know.
Keeps them out of trouble, keeps them off the street.
See all the kids
shoot out of each other.
And mechanical benefit, you get a free item.
That's what I was thinking about falling back to, just doing that.
You can get a little prezzy.
Possible item.
Being such a good, upstanding citizen.
I'm thinking about just going fishing. Cause fuck it. Just
fishing is good.
Just
fishing is so fun. I fished for my last downtime activity, and you basically fish until you get a tier 1, and if you crit, something crazy happens. So go all in on fishing.
Yeah, someone should fish, maybe.
Cast your lot with fishing.
I think I know what I'm gonna do. I think I'm gonna do go undercover.
Oh, okay.
But in Robin's case, go undercover just means ingratiate yourself to the assholes at the country club Because he's not really one of them, and he's lying about everything. So, just like,
So he'll
Yeah.
fit right in.
yeah, just get in good with the pricks at the country club.
There you go.
Holly, do you know what kind of thing Artorias is going to want to do for downtime?
Yeah. So Artorias is a man, dragon man.
Man,
Yeah. Who does not know how to live for himself anymore and kind of lives for this ghost. So he is doing what he thinks his friend would have wanted him to do, or would have done, rather, even more appropriate. So he goes to the park and back to the park, and he tries his best to entertain children.
Aww.
And cook meals on some kind of open fire for people who are without.
That's very nice.
That's wonderful. That's lovely.
Artorias deserves a hug.
It's a campaign achievement, basically, is the
Artorias deserves vengeance.
that too.
Vengeance he will get for himself.
But he'll also take a hug.
Vengeance, and a hug might be possible.
What can all of us?
Yeah, so it's his life is really moping and trying to live for this person who's gone. That's his life. And beating the shit out of people.
Well, yeah, I mean that's always.
Everyone needs a hobby.
Can one hug vengefully? That's a thought. No.
Ass beating, that's self-care.
Yeah.
Would Artorias like to come to the Opera House to see Stella's performance? Is this a thing?
Yes, he would like to see it.
Okay, yeah. Stella's gonna give you tickets to the performance.
Stella's probably stuffing flyers in everyone's mailboxes.
Well,
Nice.
it's the Opera House, but yeah, Stella would probably be like, guys, look, I promise I'm a real bard.
I didn't make that up.
She will warn you. She's like, but I have to be polite. This is not combat music. Just yeah, it's gonna be different, but it'll be good, I promise.
Any music can be the music of combat.
Stella's thinking about this, like, you know? Yeah, actually.
I once beat a man senseless to Lacrimosa.
I wish I could have seen that. Oh,
Song
actually,
for every occasion.
yes. No,
That might be a really good one to beat someone senseless to. Now that I'm
They're back.
remembering what it is.
yes.
If it's part of the Diaz Irae sequence, then yeah.
Oh, absolutely.
Gives you a good
Yes.
beat.
Oh yeah.
Has Robin been to the Opera House before?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, fucking court. There's a wing named after him at the fucking Opera House. Are you kidding me? Absolutely.
At a couple of them.
Yeah, several. Yeah. Season ticket holder at the Opera House, naturally.
Okay, so Robin might actually find out Stella's playing at the Opera House from like the season ticket thing, as opposed to Stella's own, like, here, I got you a ticket. So Stella will like pop in a little later and be like, so I'm playing at the Opera House. Do you want to come see?
To whom?
Oh, to Robin.
Oh,
It's-
oh.
Yeah.
Well, of course I would. And I already knew you were playing at the Opera House, by the way. I get all the mailers. Congratulations. Certainly in order.
Uh, your accent's contagious.
I know.
Yeah. So Stella's like, well, uh, it's not quite the same as combat music, but Artorias tells me any music can be combat music, so you'll just have to come and make up your own mind.
There won't be any physical combat during your performance, will there?
It's not planned, but prepared for anything.
But Artorias is coming.
Yes. Yes.
So there's at least a possibility.
Yeah, I can't rule it out, but we're trying.
If you would have me, I would be honored to attend your performance.
Thank you.
Robin, you notice.
Could you get me a
So-
good seat, though?
Sorry, what was that?
Just could you get me a good seat?
Of course. And bloody accent. Oh my god. Yeah. So, yeah, Stella will make sure that Robin gets a good seat for the Opera House.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You were saying, Levi, sorry?
You do notice Stella does look slightly younger. And you get this weird bit of resonance in your mind. Something similar to what you do happened to Stella when you were there.
I think Robin thinks that somehow that's his fault. Because I did, in the last battle, rewind time to stop Stella from getting hit.
Sure.
And I think he's like, I got a little bit overzealous with the time rewinding. Just a little bit. So I think he takes note of it, but is like, aren't I just a scamp? That's what I do to people sometimes. I accidentally rewind time too much.
Yep. Yes. Do we have any? Okay. So I have thoughts about about what on what Cesar was angling towards. So.
Yeah, I was thinking in the absence of other stuff that he would just go and do community service. But if there's another thing, I'll be happy to entertain it.
Yeah, not necessarily a thing. Because I'm very happy.
Sorry, can't hear you.
Because I would be very happy with you just doing a community service. What does that look like?
Well, no, he basically is going to. He instructs people in combat. That's he's a combat instructor. That's what he's done. He did all of his life, and what he has done for a good portion of his afterlife. So that basically is a thing where he will. If there so it's a thing where it's like normally. Like, he's good enough that people who would be in the know about the techniques that he knows would want to pay him. But since, it can be very difficult to socialize and spread such information when one is dead, he generally will find himself also helping, underprivileged kids and things like that if they want to just sort of learn self-defense, that kind of thing. We were talking earlier, and Noctua brought that up as a thing, and I agree. That is
I like it a lot.
Yeah, definitely, sort of. So I mean, he probably offers. So he offers class. So he offers like just free basic classes to folks like that who are either children or infirm or dead, and unable to otherwise deal with things, so it's just basically it's like here's Here is how you hold this weapon. Here is how you use this weapon without hurting yourself. Here is how you defend. Here is what to do when someone approaches you, that kind of thing.
Excellent. If you could roll a d10 for me.
A singular d10, okay.
Mhm.
It's a 10.
Okay. Fascinating. So
I'm looking at the community service table, and I see what this is. Sorry, go ahead.
I think. This is good. You see the frame of what would be a older gentleman. Has his hat pretty low. And he just says, "Hey, boss. I think you do good work here. What do you say that you and I help each other out a little bit?"
Yeah. What do you need?
Just a little bit of discretion, see.
That I am rife with.
That's what I love to hear. Now, I know a thing or two about defending myself about would-be attackers.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I help teach a little bit, and then you simply don't mind me next time we see each other.
As long as, I would say so long as I am not doing a job that will require me to target you specifically, you know. But I'll try to steer away from that kind of thing. I don't see that. It's a big city. But yeah, I could definitely use someone to help to demonstrate. If you're interested.
Fantastic. And in a normal game, he would be contributing points towards this project. So, what does it look like as this guy helps out?
I think it's a thing where like if we do quick demos of sort of like, so if he's more experienced, I kind of spend the first couple of bits of demoing to sort of gauging his experience level, and then we kind of just sort of show what it's like to fight with certain kinds of weapons. I mean, these are mostly wooden weapons, that kind of thing. Sort of practice weapons, but we so we kind of do the thing where we can get more people. I think it draws more people, so we get more interest in the just sort of the because we get to just sort of do a quick we work out a quick sort of Errol Flynn Basil Rathbone sequence basically, and where we do some interesting looking fighting and sort of to help kind of showcase these are the kinds of things you can do with this. And then essentially, I think if he's willing, he'll help out with some. I can take like, okay, I'll take this group, you take that group with and we sort of train them up a bit and get them to switch off and kind of put them in pairs, that kind of thing, and it becomes a little easier.
I like that. So I presume you put all of your project points in this.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll go ahead and.
Yeah, let me just double check the resolution there. This project. Fantastic. So after that wraps up, I think you this older woman comes up, a Vanagarian woman. It's like tall and broad, but age has gotten to her a little bit. Pardon me, there, sir. Cesar, was it?
Yes, madam.
I would like to thank you for everything that you do around here. With the prince gone, the streets aren't as safe as they used to be. So, my grandkids, they feel a lot more confident walking the streets at nights.
Many thanks. I appreciate it. It is. They're good kids. A lot of them seem to fall through the cracks. So it's good to get them interested in something. Get them and help them out at the same time, so that they're not targeted so much. Of
course. In times like these, we need all the help we can get. So I'd like to show my gratitude. And she reaches into a bag that she has, pulls out a flask of something that looks like it looks very similar to mead. And this is a buzz balm, which gives you a little boost of speed and a couple of other things.
Interesting. Well, cool. You'll graciously accept. Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Excellent.
I do not do this. I do not do for reward, but I take what is it is appreciated. And I'm always I'm always around either here or in the slightly less lively quarter should there be need for specific students.
Good. Good. It's good to know where to find you if we truly need you.
Many thanks.
All right. And we'll cut there. Artorius, so if you can remind me, what does your community service look like?
Playing with children, offering food to those in need, trying to be helpful in a way that he thinks his totally just friend would have been helpful.
I love that. If you could roll a d10 for me.
Sure. 8.
8. Okay. I think there is some point where you're spending time with some children in the local community, and for some reason I'm imagining kickball, and the ball rolls into a little a divot in a wall somewhere, and just kind of falls in, and as you or one of the kids goes to get it, just swoop, the ball is shot back out, and a rat person, a Raiden White, crawls into the hole. Hey, what's the big idea here?
No idea, just people playing.
All right. Look, big guy. You think you and the others up top can just go around summoning, doing whatever you want? All this truck is disturbs me and my people down here.
I'm going to start by saying no one is trying to disrespect you. If you keep talking to me like that, I'll find a reason to. Second, there are children here.
Roll presence plus intimidate if you have it.
Yep, and I gain an edge because of my my god choice. Also, they don't lose patience with me, although anybody should lose patience with Artorias, honestly.
Mm-hmm.
It's another 8 on 2d10. I have an edge.
So that'll bring you to 10 total.
Yeah.
Total.
Wait, we have how many hero tokens do we have? Do we have 3 or 4?
You'd have
Probably 4.
2, 3, 4, 5.
I
Equal
think
to
we should
now
just
players.
give
yeah.
Artorias a hero token to see if
Yeah.
he can intimidate the shit out of this rat person.
Yeah,
Sure.
Yes.
take another shot. Yeah.
Sure. What does the hero token give me?
I want to say that's a reroll.
Okay.
I believe so, Chef.
Chef.
All right. That's much better. That's a 16.
I think the rain white just goes, all right, look, sorry. Look, things have been a bit rough with me and my people lately. I let the nerves get to me. Start taking that out on you and the others. Just let's see.
Now
16
that's
to
settled.
Mhm.
Now that's settled,
Mhm.
how can you be helped?
And I think you and this Rain White kind of negotiate ways to kind of ease things with their Warren and the community here. So for the actual project roll, if you could roll me presence as well, with any skills that you think apply with this, like in general.
Okay. I'm rolling am I rolling like a percentile? Am I rolling
Just 2d10.
2d10? Okay.
Yeah.
On 2d10, I have 14.
14, yes, pretty good. Let me see. Yeah, I think I'm already futzing with the math here, so I will just say that the rain wise says, look, this goes a long way, really. Thankfully, I don't have any use for these. And then he holds up 4 healing potions. If you have a need for them, and then hands you 4 healing potions.
Thank you. I am glad that we did not have to come to blows.
As am I, as am I.
Yes.
All right. And then, sorry.
Yes. If you excuse me, the children still have a game.
And as the next round goes, at the pop of the kickball, Lord Robin Gadling, is there a particular activity that you would like to do on your downtime?
Yeah. Oh, that's right. Yeah, you were gone when we were talking about this.
Sorry, yeah.
No, you're fine. It's good. It's a surprise to you now. So, what I want to do is I want to use the project Go Undercover.
Mhm.
But what that is in Robin's world is that he's ingratiating himself to the asshats that are at the country club by pretending that he's one of them, which he's not, because he's a liar about everything and has his entire life is a giant scam.
Truly.
So he's just going to try to get back in the good graces of the fellow lords and ladies that frequent the country club, to try to earn back some of the lost love he got from swindling and beating them all in poker games.
Let's see. So if you happen to have a D4 with you, if you could roll that for me.
Yes. Just a moment. Roll 1d4. I got a 2.
Perfect. You not get caught.
Oh, good.
So if you could roll with intuition or presence for me.
Very good. Let me open up Forge Steel. Presence it shall be. Standard roll or any edges or anything?
Standard roll.
Okay. That is an 18.
18, excellent. I was about to say that you could have added a skill to it, but you're already at tier 3, so excellent. Um, so, yeah, let me see. Did I still have? Did not have that tab open still, so I'm just go back to grab a name. Let's see. Mhm. Uh, it's, yes. You you meet with Adriana, who has just recently rediscovered uh her title somewhere in House of Varro. I was like, oh yes, Robin, a good friend. It's been ages.
Oh, I have so missed you so much. So terribly, awfully. The sleepless nights that I have had, wondering when again I shall taste the succor of your friendship.
Oh, flattery will get you everywhere, dear Robin. Uh,
I
tell me,
know.
now tell me, what is new with you these days?
Oh, okay, so Colin can't even vamp how boring this conversation actually
Truly.
is. So what he's because I grew up poor, so I don't know what rich people talk about, but what I'm pretty sure is they mention the word parcels gets used a lot because they're talking about buying and selling land. I think that's
Yes.
and there's like stocks and shit
Mm-hmm.
probably.
Mm-hmm.
I think that probably. Oh, managing a portfolio. I don't know what rich people fucking talk about. It's that kind of shit. Oh, and then he mentions that and then they complain about their servants, right?
Oh, of
So,
course.
he had to fire a pool boy or something like that. Um, and it is like the most droll, dry, gag-inducing conversation you have ever heard, and they are laughing as if they are having the greatest time, and they are talking about absolutely nothing of substance whatsoever.
Fantastic. Let me double check what the end of this would be. Mm, hmm. I'll have to think on this as as we continue uh, on how this on how the consequences ripple from this. Let's see. I think everybody's gotten their uh, respective activities taken care of. Um,
Sure.
are there any scenes that we would like to frame after all this?
I don't know how much of a scene this needs to be, but I should probably. Does Videlis at any point tell Cesar anything about what has been
Mhm.
Well, that's what I
dug up?
was wondering if that's something that would come up. I imagine there's going to be an inciting event to bring us all together again.
Yeah.
So
I mean, that could be Videlis gathering everybody at the CD bar or at OEI headquarters.
So if anyone wants to do anything else first, then, you know. Or, hear me out. Stella invites us all to the opera house and we get a private box.
Good.
Oh, that's fun. I like the idea if we all meet up at the opera house.
Okay. Yeah, that'd be fun.
We all watch Stella from the box, and then she comes in afterwards and we have a combo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We got that
So-
Abe Lincoln suite.
Mhm.
It's an opera house, so it's all like plush red velvet and like
Mhm.
curtains.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. So Stella comes in after her performance, and she's still got like the stage makeup on, but now it's like classy and not like her dive bar makeup that she had for combat. She comes in and she's like, "So, do you like it?"
You were an absolute dream, a spectacle for the ages, and I should know.
Stella turns in like a little pirouette. She's just so happy.
You played a thing
Riveting
from
performance.
other continent, didn't you? Or am I? Sorry.
The thing from the other continent was one of the options. Didn't quite work out. She played like a simpler concerto.
Okay.
Still extraordinary. Absolutely extraordinary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And learned that one for a while. Very good. Very good.
Thank you.
It was lovely. I know someone who would really have enjoyed it.
That is high praise coming from Artorias.
I don't know if it was caught earlier, but Fidelis's response is just like a polite nod, and it's just like riveting performance.
Thank you. Stella is trying to match the enthusiasm of her response to the enthusiasm she is given. And like to Robin, she's like, "I'm very happy and being very soprano about it." And she's trying to be like trying to calm herself to talk to Fidelis. And so she will segue into, "So what have you guys been up to?"
Oh, and then he launches into the same bullshit that but then realizes, like, stops himself and is like, oh, sorry, habits. I've just been ingratiating myself to the pieces of shit that reside at the country club. It's been painful at times, but it's what I must do.
Oh. Huh. I can't say I understand, but good luck. That sounds painful.
I've also spent a good amount of time here with our friend Cesar. We've caught up on old times.
Yeah. Yeah. We met a while back, turns out.
Quite a while back.
Yeah.
Oh, you two know each other? Huh. Did
Yeah,
you
I
work
mean, there's a
together
lot
before?
that neither of us remember, but yeah, we figured that much out. We remember.
Pursuant.
Stella looks between like, wait, you've been dead a very long time, and you're like 25-ish. What?
He's a little older than that, but he probably looks like he's mid-40s.
Okay, you're
Robin.
like 45-ish. You're still not,
Oh, yeah.
undead old. Stella's brain is loading.
But, you meet a lot
This-
of people. But yeah. Sorry. Go ahead.
There is something I've been meaning to tell all of you, and after having some conversations with Cesar here, it's given me the courage to finally discuss something I don't normally discuss, but I've come to trust all of you, and I don't have terribly many friends. The people at the country club certainly don't count. But it's a hard thing to explain. And it's perhaps easier if I show you rather than explain it. So I'll see you all in about 12 hours. And he jumps from the opera booth,
No!
like head first.
Oh shit!
And like breaks his neck on the floor.
Fidelis
What?
like goes, looks over
He's
the
like-
edge, looks back at Cesar to get a read on the situation.
Yeah. Cesar's just sort of like he's like, oh god, basically. But he doesn't look as. For some reason, he doesn't look as panicked as someone should in this situation. He's like,
Stella is panicked. He just jumped.
he'll be okay.
Artorias is not panicked because it is something he has thought about deeply.
Oh,
Oh god! Oh god!
oh,
Oh buddy!
Oh,
Oh, he did it himself, huh, Strin? He says, "He'll be all right. It's just going to be, it's going to be about half a day." And
He'll be all right. He broke his. Stella's like running downstairs with her little polar legs.
oh god,
yeah. There are a couple of people, people who work at the venue. Like, oh god, and then they just like runs.
yeah, you got to probably run down there and help
This
make
is-
it look like he's
it's an
just
opera house.
injured.
This is probably not the first time they've seen a person drop from a box.
I mean, that's fair.
Yeah,
Sure,
good
this
point.
is an opera house.
Normally there are nets.
But Fidelis is like looking over the edge, looks back at Cesar and Artorias, who are still in there, I believe.
Yeah.
I think Cesar may be maybe about to leave the box, but if to try to help make it less of a scene because he's realizing that probably Robin shouldn't be thought of as dead right now by the populace. Is it
always a
still
way out.
crowded in here?
No, it's late enough that it's
Yeah.
mostly just cleaning
Okay.
crew.
Pretty much, yeah.
Okay.
Fidelis,
Okay, so he's not going to rush.
Fidelis looks back and says, well, this kind of overshadows everything I was going to tell you guys.
Yeah, I seem to recall he's good at that.
So there's death on the line for what you're about to say.
No.
Hmm.
No, just perhaps some information that might be useful to the two of you in particular, considering the things that we've been through together and the things that perhaps are of interest to you, considering the favors you've called in with Kaito. But, well, looks over the edge again.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Fidelis is gonna give the very brief version of it was Count Nicoletto who talked to the wind, who asked the wind to steal a book. Voldemort called in favor of Dame Annalita at the Royal Antiquarian Society. And then y'all would be like, oh shit, that ties to my shit.
Okay.
And I think Fidelis at this point, after just like casually laying that on the line in light of everything that's going on, just kind of whips his cloak on and starts to fasten that and says, you can make use of that information however you will. Choose to ignore it. But I just thought you should know.
I
Thank you.
appreciate you.
It's consider it a debt paid for how you all had my back. But I suppose now there might be more urgent matters at hand.
Yeah, I was thinking
Looking
you want to help us
He's-
make it look like he's just drunk because that's probably the best option here to
He-
get him out of here.
He's a man that controls time. I can't see how urgent this truly is. He said, "See you in 12 hours." either he's going to be back or he's a liar, and we have to have a funeral.
Yeah.
I think
He's not a. Well, he has the resilience. But I've never seen him do this before. This is the first time I've actually seen him do it, but I knew he could do it. So if he knows what he's talking about, he'll be back. But yeah, it's a hell of a way to demonstrate. Just use. He just sort of looks over the edge of the balcony, just quietly, just sort of gestures down to Dorovinus, like, who he knows can't see him, but just use your words, damn it.
He seems to be a man who likes to live on his own terms, shaky though they may be.
I think Videlis is like, I have an idea. Starts walking out of the box, is like, goes down the stairs kind of obscured, and when the camera comes back as it's going down the stairs, Videlis has taken the disguise of someone who looks like a medical professional. And we'll just be
fun.
like, excuse me, let me through. I'm a doctor. And we'll basically just try to smooth this over in a sense of like, oh, he just needs to be taken back we'll check him out. You know, basically trying to smooth this situation over.
Excellent. I think as we see that, Cesar Notorious, someone walk up to you. Yes, sorry, gentlemen. A kite came in, and I was told to hand this to the people in box 5. And you are handed a series of letters, each addressed to each of you by name. And it is addressed to, and you are all instructed to meet the next day at the Bowling Knot. It is unsigned, but
Cesar checks the time, if there's a way to do that.
Yeah.
And just sort of looks at the time on the note and is like, is that more than 12 hours away?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, good.
Yep.
I'll just say, Videlis, when you get down there, like, absolutely love what you're doing, like, smoothing this over, but, like, when you get a look at it, like, motherfucker's neck is clearly broken.
Yep.
Like,
if you look like a medical professional and you say something with enough confidence,
oh no, I think people will believe you.
Untrained.
Yeah, people will believe you.
Theater attendants, I think, will be like, we'll hand this over.
But I'm just saying that, like, you would know, like, he is not fine. But you can smooth it over for sure, and it's hilarious. I love this move.
Amazing. Yeah, as we see that we cut to Videlis trying to, like, take Lord Galling's body. We cut to the notes, and that is where we will leave it off for tonight.
All right.
Yes. I love Dr. Videlis. He's fine. He's fine. Oh my God, he is not fine. He's fine.
He's fine.
Wow, that neck is hella broken.
Wow.
Let's kind of put that there. It looks a little better at this angle.
just gonna weekend at Bernie's him out of the theater, probably. Just yeah.
You put the sea collar on him, pop him on a gurney, you just wheel him out like any other patient. Everything's totally fine.
Everything's fine.
It's fine. That was too good. That was great. Well, this was a delight. We're going to go ahead and go around and do our outros. Feel free to tell folks where they can find you and any final thoughts you have about this session, favorite bits or what have you. And we will start with Levi.
Hello, I am Levi. I have been your director. This was fantastic. Yeah, it was an interesting kind of like finagle the a lot of the downtime activities into like the penultimate of 5 sessions. But it worked out okay. Uh, yeah. And everything was like just pitch perfect, uh, exactly what you would expect, but enough curveballs to still be exciting. Uh, yeah, that pretty much sums it up. Uh, as for plugs, I am at likethegenius.itch.io, as well as likethegenius.bluesky.social. You can find me at Lantern Light Adventures on Air of the Dragons, as well as You Will Atone. And June 29th, I have a thing.
That is all.
Beware.
A thing. Good. Oh no.
You have been warned.
You have been warned. Levi's got a thing. Excellent. And now we will head over to Colin.
Sorry, y'all. Sometimes the lightning just builds within you, and you have to do something unhinged. And I
feel it.
just
Carries you right up into the air and off the edge of the balcony.
I just had to do something unhinged. I'll explain probably next session. There's a reason why he did that. Like it wasn't totally unhinged, but I realized it. I'll say this. I realized it midway through the world's most boring rich people conversation between him and Lady Adriana that he's just like, you know what? Fuck this. I don't think I want to do this anymore. This is horrible. So who knows? Who knows what's next for Robin? I wanted to give him a little bit of an arc, and who knows if he's even Robin anymore. It depends what happens next time. He might have to assume a new identity. Who knows? I just love Dr. Fidelis at the end though.
Yeah.
Everyone, he's fine. No, he's just drunk. It's cool. And I love getting my bro time in with Cesar. That was so delightful. I wish I could have been there for like everyone's scenes. So like I selfishly wanted to be in every one of those because they were all so interesting. Artorias during community service, like absolutely everything. Everything was just everyone's scenes were so interesting, and like I like what Levi said, like understandable enough, but with enough curveballs that no two were alike, and we learned a little something about everybody from every one of those. And I'm so happy for Stella getting to perform at the Opera House. What a big career moment. As usual, I don't have plugs. I'm gonna plug that it's my birthday next week. I'm gonna be 30 fucking 5. Bullshit. Don't follow me. If you follow me, I'll follow you right the fuck back. I will find you.
Oh.
You have been warned.
You have been warned.
Been warned.
And that is all, I believe. Thank you all so much. I'll see you all next week.
Merry birthday to you.
Thank you.
Very cool. And now over to Hollow.
Hi, I'm Hollow. You can find me on Blue Sky at Hollow Invective. You can find me here on Tuesdays. Well, not for very long, right? And I also am on a new Twitch channel called Crits and Knits, where I am playing in a season 2 of a stream about geriatric adventurers going on their last hurrah, who are all in the same knitting club. We spend the first half hour talking about our knitting projects, IRL, and then we get right into the crits portion of the scenario.
That's so cool.
Nice. Excellent. Excellent. And then I guess we will head over to Noctua.
Hey, hello. So cool things about this session first. Yeah, everyone's downtime was both so unique to their character and yet so appropriate. So I loved Cesar teaching the little kids self-defense because it's like it's so him. And Vidalis is like, I'm gonna go undercover as the spy that I'm totally not. Yeah, it was so good. Um, and for Artorias, like, uh, he needs a hug. He desperately needs a hug, and I really want to give him a hug. Yeah, and Lord Gadling, what can I say? I'm like, those country club folks, wow, just wow. Um, it was great, but also that finale, I'm like, I know kind of out of character stuff and like reasons about Robin, but in character, Stella's like, oh my God, he just jumped. Like, we survived thieves and bandits and like all sorts of things, and he just like, ah. So, yeah, excellent. It was well done. Very excited to see what happens next. In other news, I am Noctua Magna. You can find me on Blue Sky under that name. For stream stuff, I will be back on this channel on Sunday for Lords of Gossamer and Shadow, where I play a character who is a little bit like Artorias. Just a little bit. Like violent, a little restrained, in mourning, trying to be good. Very, very dramatic. It's all very dramatic. So yeah,
Love
come
it.
check that out.
Yeah, actually, I hadn't thought about that until you just drew that line, and I'm like, yes.
Yes.
There are certain similarities here. That's very cool. That's very cool.
Hey, as long as you don't look at a guy breaking his neck and going, I could do that one of these days.
Nah. Ladine, my character from the other game, she's not suicidal. She's just in mourning and generally very pissed off at the world.
It's the anger that keeps him from doing other things.
Awesome. All right, and finally we will head over to Kylen.
Hi everyone. Yeah, I really liked the flavor for the the downtime scenes that weren't formal respite, but also the flavor of the respite activities. As someone who is in human services, just having Cesar being like, I'm gonna help, underprivileged kids, and Artorias being like, I'm gonna put on a cookout for the community and play with the kids. I'm just like, yay! And also just the scene with Artorias, like, in the garden, drawing, crumpling it up, and talking to, I guess, a sister of whatever order, just had me in my feelings. That was really good. And also, how do you come back from just, hey, coming into a scene in your mind, okay, I'm gonna lay out this information, and then before you get to that point, a character jumps up a balcony, just like, okay.
Yeah, sorry about that.
It's like, okay, so, like, no one's... Cesar and Robin didn't seem that bothered, and he said he'd be back in 12 hours, so I guess I'll still just say what I'm gonna say, and let me see if I can fix this situation. So it's just the juxtaposition of so anyway.
Anywho.
Yeah.
Oh, that's very broken. Oh,
So that happened. Yeah, that was a thing. Yeah.
Oh God, killing me. All right. As for me, my name is Kylen, otherwise known as Kyle with an N. Yes, that is how it's spelled. You can find me at that name over on Blue Sky as well as Twitch. On my Twitch channel, I'm doing a little project where I play through 14 different Pokemon games from my childhood to adulthood. Right now I'm on Pokemon Black. I just started that. So, yeah, just follow me on Blue Sky. I'll let you know when I go live, and feel free to drop in anytime, say hi. As for other channels that I'm on, besides this one, I am on twitch.tv/indoor adventures on the occasional Sunday, although we did play 3 weeks in a row. Very exciting. Playing in Quantum Mortality. It is a 5.5e Planescape adventure in which I cycle through 3 different versions of myself, depending on when I die. Very exciting when death is not a consequence, but a fun reward. Anyways, so that's me. Oh, that's at 1:30 p.m. EST.
Awesome. That's a very good game. It's a delight when I get to tune in. But this was really good. This is good. I liked getting to see how the downtime stuff works with this game. That was very interesting. So that was very cool. Thank you for bringing that to us, Levi. And I liked especially just with everything. I liked. I loved, as everyone said this, but I loved Artorias playing with the kids. That was really good, and just sort of working through the anger because he was with the children to try to resolve the situation with the with that person that showed up from beneath, so that was great. I loved that Stella got to play in the opera house. That was really good, and just I too enjoyed Fidelis becoming a doctor suddenly. That was wonderful. Wonderful way to just sort of like, okay, we're doing this now. So that was very cool. And just the conversation with Robin was great. I appreciated getting to do that. I'm very much one of those people that unfortunately, I'm one of those people that if you let me, I will let conversations go on forever. But I enjoyed getting to do that and just sort of sit with that and sort of work it out and sort of figure out kind of what our relative positions were and catching up. That was really nice. I also just with Levi, thank you also seeing in these scenes through the NPCs, getting to kind of see the pulse of the city a little bit. That was really neat, and seeing your take on just on Capital and just with these different appearances, that was very nice. I liked that. But at this point, once again, who am I? I'm Jim Ryan. You can find me at OtherDoc on Twitch, YouTube, and most social media platforms. Wherever I'm not OtherDoc, I'm Jim Yes That Jim. My website is jimyesthatjim.com, where you can find my Geek Observation podcast and links to my various other podcasts, audio dramas, writings, and such. Down below, you can access my website, social media links, YouTube channel, and various other things. This Thursday, if my friend Lucci is available, we'll be doing Planetfall in the afternoon. We'll be playing a text adventure game from the 1980s. We are getting closer to the end. We're not quite there yet. But Thursday evening, I will be over on High Shelf Collective playing His Majesty the Worm. I am assured that it is more likely we're doing it this week. We couldn't last week. But that was very cool. It was very cool what's been happening there so far, and I'm eager to get back to it. Just walking around the corpse of a giant snake. That's basically what we're doing right now. And then, of course, on Sunday, as previously mentioned, we continue Lords of Gossamer in Shadow. Things have been very dramatic, very interesting, and we've had motion forward towards some things. And so now I'm very eager to kind of see as more and more terrifying revelations are visited upon us, we are now starting to see a lot of sort of interpoliticking, and I with different lords of Gossamer, different Gossamer lords, and I kind of want to see sort of where we're going to land with this. So I'm very, very eager to get to it on Sunday. And then, of course, on Tuesday, we have more of this. We'll be doing our final assignment, I believe. So this will be interesting. It'll be cool to kind of see what we do. And so I'm very interested to find out. But that said, we may go and visit someone when we hit the end card. There are a few folks still streaming right now. Feel free to hang on if you're so inclined and say hi to them with us when we go to raid. That'll again be when we hit the end card. In the meantime, folks, thank you all very much for watching. Please remember that you are unique, and that is wonderful because variety is very important and you matter. Please take care of yourselves, and we will catch you next time. Farewell.